Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since I've made a video about anything. I'm very much aware that my microphone sounds awful, and I'm trying my best to fix it in post. It broke on me all of a sudden. Well, not broke, well, it is broken. It's this annoying fizzing effect that I cannot get rid of for the life of me, but I am trying to fix it. But for now, I just wanted to make this video with the microphone I have. Planning to make some new stuff. I don't really know when. Just life is getting busy. But the reason that I've made this video today is because a couple of days ago, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware, the musician and singer known as Oliver Tree died a couple of days ago in Rio, Brazil. And I just wanted to say some words. Now, I don't really like to get very personal on this YouTube channel. I like to keep it to, just funny content and streaming. But this is a very personal subject for me. And I don't think I could go very long without talking about him. Oliver Tree is my favorite musician ever in the world, and he was my guiding light during some very bad and harsh times that I had. To put it bluntly, I didn't have the best social life in school. It was a lot of trying to impress people that didn't really give a shit about me in the first place. And so, come college, when none of those people spoke to me anymore, I kind of thought, well, what was the point in all that? And then I found Oliver Tree's music. This is about 2018. And so, his first album, Ugly is Beautiful, which I have a bit of a record collection, and this is the first vinyl record that I ever owned. It was a gift by my good friend, my best friend ever, and this is the first vinyl that I've ever owned, and I've played it so religiously over the years. And this album got me through a lot of tough times through college, but it mainly really, the title of the whole album, Ugly is Beautiful. It is poetic in a way, but the whole message was, doesn't matter who you are, where you come from, your background, if you're weird, if you're normal, if you're a freak, if you're just a regular dude, you are a beautiful person, and you shouldn't give a shit about what other people think about you. And it was a lot of messages, throughout his discography that emphasized that point. And that really settled with me. And it's just kind of hard to talk about now without repeating myself, but his music was so instrumental in carrying me forward as a person. And I don't think I'll ever be over the fact that he's not with us anymore. I have a lot of memories attached to his music. Music has always been a big part of my life, and I love associating certain songs with important parts of my life. When I passed my driving test a couple of years ago, there was this one song that played on my playlist the second I got in my car after I passed my test and I was a driver, and that was Backwards by Kill Bill the Rapper. It's such a random song, but now that song is permanently associated with me realizing I've taken a big step forward in my life. I've leapt forward, and I am now a driver, and that is the song I now associate with that moment. So a lot of Oliver's discography I have associated with big parts of my life. I won't name all of them, but there are some. A lot of family holidays that I've had when I've gone to Spain a couple times. There's just two songs from this album, Miracle Man and Alien Boy, that just make me think of good times that I've spent with my family, because I always put it on my holiday playlist, and I'd listen to those songs when I was out on the streets of Mallorca, just having a great time with my family, and that's always what I'd think about when I listen to that music. I've been sad about this whole thing, and obviously I will continue to be sad about this, but just specifically with the whole thing, I just can't really seem to get over it, and I just thought I'd say some words about the whole thing. Not that it really matters, but I just wanted to do it. I even saw him live. I am so grateful for that. I saw him in Birmingham in November 4th, Birmingham. It's actually the same. I'll show it to you. This is the show. This is the tour that I saw him live on. Don't know if I can't be asked to get it to focus, but right here, Alone in the Crowd, World Tour. This is where I saw him live for the very first and unfortunately last time. I went there with the same friend that bought me his first album as a gift. And, again, just more good times associated with him. I don't have any personal recordings of my time at the concert. I have a couple images here and there, but that is about it. I wanted to live in the moment. I didn't really want to record a lot of stuff, and that's probably what Oliver wanted, as he did mention it a lot during his sets, that people shouldn't record and just be in the moment, which I listened to. But luckily there are some people online that did record it. It was probably the best day of my life, seeing him live, just so I could experience the music that I have basically grown up with or matured with over my life. And it was a very special moment to me. But hearing his death was an immensely tragic, awful thing. And it is horrible. It is so sad. And I am very sad about it. A big part of growing up is realizing that nothing is really permanent, All good things must come to an end, as they say. And one of the biggest fears in my life is that you never know when you're going to see someone for the last time. And that terrifies me. I have so many memories and good emotions and bad emotions that I've shared with this man's music. And they will live with me forever. I remember back in 2022 when Cowboy Tears first released this album. And I was really excited because I got this CD in a box set of... It was a t-shirt and this CD, and it came in like this cool box with artwork on it. And the memory I have with this is... This is in 2022, so this is quite a while before I started driving. And so my mum was taking me somewhere in her car. I forget where we were going. But I remember I got this box. I was really excited. I was listening to it in my room, but we had to go somewhere. So my mum let me put this on in her car, and we both listened to it for the first time together that day. And it's just a very fond memory of that. And it kind of goes to show how, when you have something you haven't seen in a while, or just an object that you have, you pick it up and you immediately remember the first memory you have with that object. That's what I have for this CD. Spending quality time with my mum, listening to my favourite artist. And I even booked tickets to his tour. He had a show playing in London in September that I was going to go to. And on the day of his death, I was going to book those tickets, but not anymore. It is gut-wrenching, genuinely. And so, I don't know, man. I mean, his music was just so good. Here's the rest of his discography I have. I mean, the first one I'm sure I've shown you already. Next one, very good album. Probably one of his best, if I say. So many good songs on this one, which is... He played a lot of the songs from this album on the tour that I went to. And obviously, this one, which was the reason for the tour, but I am absolutely just gutted at the whole thing, and I know I keep repeating myself, but I really don't know what to say. Lastly, there was his new album, Love You Madly, Hate You Badly, which was track for track one of his greatest pieces. And it sucks that I won't get to see that live, and I don't know what his people or his team are doing, but they are currently not releasing the album physically. You can see it on streaming services and listen to it, which I have many, many, many times. But it would be great to have that real physical copy. But I don't know what they're going to do. There even hasn't been a statement from his people. All of his friends, all of his collaborators have all made statements on their respective social medias about Oliver's passing. But fuck it, here's mine. Oliver, you were an inspiration to me, and I don't think I will ever get over the fact that you will not be with us anymore. I cherish every single minute that I had listening to your music and making memories listening to your music. And I don't think things will be the same without you. Your music was so creative and unique and beautiful. Powerful lyrics with powerful music, and I don't think anyone could stand up to your skill level, your passion, and your creativity. I, among the millions that listen to you, will deeply, deeply miss you. I've just kind of been waffling for a bit. I just wanted to say something. So, thank you for watching, I guess. If you have anything you want to say in the comments about him, I'd love to talk to you about it. And shout out to the people on Oliver Tree's official Discord. They are really, really awesome people to talk to, sharing loads of memories and talking about Oliver and celebrating his life. It's been great to talk to them. But from the bottom of my heart, Oliver, thank you for getting me through the hardest times of my life.
That's why I'm gone.
Get home safe. Remember, no matter how strange you think you look, no matter how ugly you feel, you are beautiful.